Poets&Quants' must-reads, a quick, digestible recap of the top business school news sponsored by Center Court, our virtual admission events. I'm your host, Christy Blyzeffer, and I'll be highlighting the most important P&Q stories you might have missed. So let's get to it. Number 1, our most successful MBA startups of 2022. As we've done each year since 2014, Poets&Quants solicited a startup from the world's best MBA programs to compile a list based on a single metric: how much funding a startup has raised. This year, the top funded MBA startup is Gorillas, a company co-founded by an INSEAD MBA with a truly eye-popping number, $1.335 billion. It's the second highest ever amount for an MBA startup since we've been compiling the list, and a remarkable climb for the French business school, whose highest startups last year tied at number 42, with just $15.1 million in funding apiece. You can see the full list now on our homepage. Number 2, the 10 biggest surprises in Bloomberg BusinessWeeks 2022 MBA ranking. It's hard to get into any discussion about the newest MBA ranking from Bloomberg without first addressing the big elephant in the room. Is it even legit? For the second year in a row, one of business education's most prominent academics has found something fishy about this ranking. Yale School of Management Deputy Dean Anand Jain believes that BusinessWeek incorrectly applied its stated weights to each of the 5 metrics the magazine uses to rank business schools. That said, we still poured through the ranking to find its biggest surprises. Topping the surprise list, can Wharton's MBA program really rank 20th in the US? Spoiler, of course it can't. Read why we think so and find the other big surprises in our rankings tab. Number 3, favorite traditions at the top MBA programs. So you've got your MBA interview invites and you're starting to dream about what comes next. This story, compiled from our best and brightest MBA graduates, highlights some of the enduring and beloved traditions from programs like Wharton, INSEAD, Chicago Booth, and MIT Sloan. From leadership training on military bases to section competitions, these are the traditions that alumni revere most at their business schools. Read them now in our news tab. Number 4, our weekly roundup of news you can use. No matter where you are in your MBA journey, we bring several helpful stories for you this week. First up, there's a dirty little secret in the world of MBA admissions, and that is that many coaches and consultants will encourage clients to aim low. But this story from Fortuna Admissions helps candidates pursue those MBA long shots. You can find the full story in our admissions tab. Next, for those looking for the right programs, we have the latest 2024 class profiles from a host of large programs this week. Those include Stanford GSB, Berkeley Haas, Texas MISCOMS, and Vanderbilt Owen. You can find these and other class profiles from the top B schools in our admissions tab. Finally, if Harvard is on your MBA dream list, don't miss the latest in our MBA handicapping series. HBS interview traps for 780 GMAT types. Our experts give the lowdown to a Microsoft software engineer with stellar stats on the kinds of questions that he can expect in an HBS interview. And that's it for this week's Must Reads recap. I also want to alert all the school seekers out there to Center Court's upcoming festival events. For those interested in online MBAs, our next backstage event is November 15th through 16th. Register now for free. Again, I'm Christy Blyzeffer, and you can join me next week right here for a recap of what's important in the world of business education. Thanks for listening, and as always, stay informed.